To the outside world, it seems like Holland really has a sort of a Premier League of DJs and producers.
Absolutely.
Have there been many shifts in that league in the last year, let's say?
Well, you know, it's the big shift has been the fact that at earlier years, you had more trance-related DJs that became big, and I think the last couple of years is also house DJs that are becoming really big. With that, the whole music industry is blowing up at the moment because of DJs like David Guetta working with big artists in North America. It's simply insane what's going on there. So it's something that helps everybody. But I still think, you know, yeah, Holland is the big thing in dance industry still.
And it also seems like a really tight community. You're helping each other out.
Yeah.
For example, when you started, people like Chesto were saying, you should watch this guy. This is
the managers. They fight with each other, and the artists, you know, they have a good time. So yeah, I've got really good contact with DJs like Chesto, Ferry Corsten, Armin, but also with DJs like, well, I brought Carol Cox, Sebastian Ingrosso, Axwell. So you know, it's all a very tight crew. You know, we're all there to do the same thing. So it's not like, you know, we're in a fight or anything.
Oh. You're 32 now.
Yes.
Back for, let's say, when you were 20,
yeah.
What were the goals you set for, let's say, when you were 30?
To be where I am right now. So, you know, I'm very happy to achieve those goals. And, you know, it's kind of like a long-term thing. For me, the long-term goal is to be able to do this for as long as possible. So I hope for another 10 to 15 years. Then after that, I would like to keep working in the music industry until I'm 85. It doesn't matter, but the industry is just, you know, it's so much fun. So.
But as a producer, or because you say 10 to 15 years, is that the lifespan of a DJ then?
I don't know. Sven Väth, he's like in his 50s and he's still playing. So I hope I can play for 10 to 15 years. If it's more, then I'll be more than happy to.
What seems important is this top 100 of DJMAG. You are also advertising for Vote on Me and stuff like that. Why is that so important?
Well, it's a very important part of a career. It's not the most important thing in a career, but it's a list where a lot of people, promoters, look at. So it's there. So you need to be capitulating on that. Then again, it's part of my career. So what I always do is I look at a year of what did I do as a producer, what did my tracks do, you know, just finished my artist album and compilation CD as well. A lot of touring, but you know, the top 100 is part of that as well. People, they do need to realize that the music industry, the dance music industry, has around 50 million fans, and there's 200,000 people voting for the DJs. So it's not the real world out there, but people think it's important to have a list. So there it is.
That seems hard to me. That so many people kind of rely on that list to be accurate, although it perhaps isn't.
I think the accuracy, the whole accuracy with the list. I think people are a little bit more relevating things, you know, these days. It's like David Guetta, you know, he's number 2 DJ in the world, but he has like 20 million fans or something. So, you know, it's some DJs have fans that are very committed. They have less fans, but they're more committed. So they could get higher. So it's all a little bit relative, you know.
But that you, for example, in 2009 you were 10th, now you're 12th.
Yeah, to be honest, 10 or 12, it doesn't really matter for me. You know, I'm having more gigs than I had last year. I have more success, so you know, I'm fine with being 12 or 10 or whatever.
That's more important.
Yes.